Internet's Discman here. I'm actually going to do something a little different. I'm going to be semi-serious, and I'm going to do a multi-part thing on taken from Romeo and Juliet to say what exactly is Romeo's problem. This is why I can't stand him as a character and as a person. I am armed with, having studied this actually previously, and my literature textbook, Elements of Literature, 3rd course. Let's just jump right in. So, in Act 1, Scene 1, Romeo has a line that says, basically, he's saying that he's so in love, oh my god, but he's so sad because he sucks. This is, you can interpret this for yourself. Let me see, 4, 3, 2. So, if you want, it's Act 1, Scene 1, lines 171 to about 180, 171 to 184. It's a little random speech. You can interpret that for yourself, but he's basically saying that, it's like, oh, love, screw you, I suck. So he's being whiny, and let's see. I need to find this, actually. I had that part prepared, but, alright. So, there's a part, I'm actually going to read this excerpt. It's, Lord Montague, which is Romeo's father, is saying, "Many morning hath he here been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, adding to clouds more clouds with his deep sighs. But also soon as the all-shining sun should in the farthest east begin to draw the shady curtains from Aurora's bed, away from light steals home my heavy son, and private in his chamber pens himself, shuts up his windows, locks fair daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Black and portentous must this humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove." So, basically, he's saying, yep, my son's a whiny bitch. And he needs to get the hell over it. This is what I really don't like about him. So, this is a little before the first thing I said, where Romeo actually is saying, is being a whiny bitch. If you haven't read it, essentially, this is all happening right before he meets Juliet, the day they meet. They meet at nighttime. And he's in love with her cousin, I think, is the deal. But you don't see her at all. And, I guess this can go sort of with the part, he whines about her and is like, oh no, I'm so in love. But then, this is scene 1, then scene 3, he's, oh, Rosaline who? I met a 12-year-old. Let's get married. So, yeah, I'm trying to see. I don't really want to cut this out, because I might say something interesting. Oh, and what I said earlier, he's like, oh, I suck, no one will love me, to his cousin, Benvolio, and he's saying, no, come on, man, you don't suck. So, if you actually look at it, it's Romeo has a speech, Benvolio has a quick line, let's see, to Romeo. So, from where Romeo enters, Benvolio has a line that's 2 lines. Lord Montague says a quick thing and leaves. Benvolio's like, oh, good morning. Romeo says, oh, is it that early in the morning? Benvolio says, oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Romeo has a 2-line line that's saying, Oh, wow. It seems like it's been forever. Benvolio says, oh, so he says, yeah, it feels so long. It was really that fast. Benvolio's like, yeah, dumbass. Um, then he says, what sadness lengthens Romeo's hours? I don't think that needs translation. Romeo says, not having that which makes him short. Benvolio says, in love. I don't know what happens there. That doesn't really make sense. Oh. Yeah. He starts bitching about Rosaline, which is the girl that he totally forgets about. Starts bitching about her. Benvolio's like, no, come on, man. Romeo has a quick line. Benvolio has a quick line. Romeo has a speech. Benvolio says something. Romeo says something. Like, what I'm trying to say with this is that Romeo talks a lot. An awful lot. You know what? I think I'm going to go, like, probably scene by scene instead of what is wrong with him. So this is Act 1, Scene 1. This is going to be a long series. So then Romeo's like, oh yeah, I love her. I don't even think they've met. You don't really get the background on that. But then Benvolio, the greatest guy ever, is like, no, come on. Forget about her. Don't be that way, dumbass. Romeo says, teach me how I should forget to think. Oh, teach me how. I don't like that. I don't like, oh. It sounds wrong. Benvolio says, oh, here's how you forget. Romeo does a speech for no real reason. Benvolio is really faithful, so he's like, okay, yeah. So Romeo, like, doesn't really realize, I think, alright, so for Act 1, Scene 1, I'm just going to walk through what Romeo's in. I didn't really study for Act 1, Scene 1, but there's not much to study. It's just kind of there. Yeah, I want to make this a series just because I'm going to try to get some jokes, but for it, to joke around with it, because I really, as a character, he's a terrible character, and I want that to be more known. You don't have to read it. You don't have to read it to know he's awful. Just terrible. And then, there's a movie, I don't remember which one. It's directed by an Italian guy, I think. And, there's a fight scene in it, which is absolutely awful. Romeo's like, no, help. I'll talk about that later. That's in, Act 4. But he sucks at fighting, so there's that. He's quite creepy, so that's a little sooner than this one. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't really think of anything to do for a video, and it's been a little bit. Don't do that. It's been a little bit since I made a video, so screw it, I'll do this. So yeah, let me know, I guess, what you think, if I should even bother. Oh, wow, I just checked the time. Yeah, again, be like, no, that's a stupid idea, don't, stop right now. Then let me know, and I will know that's a stupid idea, stop right now. If it's a good idea, say, yeah, good idea. Tell me more. Then I will. Yay. Yeah, so I don't know. I think that's all for today. Today, we Act 1, Scene 1. Romeo's a whiny bitch. Alright, I will see. Let me see. So the next one is. Wait a minute. Act 1, Scene 2. Alright? So tomorrow, Act 1, Scene 2. Or not tomorrow, next time. Tomorrow's a way to say next time in my head. So, next time, Act 1, Scene 2. I said that 3 times. Just now we did Act 1, Scene 1. I said that twice. Romeo's whiny bitch. Okay. I will see you next time.